So good afternoon. I've been a member of the Board of Trustees since 1994, and I've had the good fortune to attend many Bank Street graduations, and I believe this is my 19th. And it's always a powerful moment to watch each one of you accept your degrees and continue down your path as educators. I'm humbled in the face of your collective passion and dedication as we celebrate your latest achievement. I congratulate all of the graduates here today. Congratulations as well to all of your family and friends who are so proud to be celebrating with you and who have supported you in your efforts. And congratulations to the faculty. You've done it again. You've taught and mentored yet another group of exceptional individuals who will go forward to the most noble of careers. To the graduating class, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, a heartfelt thank you. You decided to come to study at Bank Street. You had other choices, perhaps ones that were less demanding or which required fewer sacrifices. We know that reaching today, finishing your graduate work, took determination, the management of multiple obligations, long days and longer nights. We honor your perseverance and commitment and thank you for your willingness to take on one of the most challenging and important endeavors in our society, the education of children. You also have the admiration and support of the college's leadership and staff as you pursue the work for which you've so carefully been trained. It is through you, its graduates, that Bank Street's impact on the world is most immediate and significant. We not only wish you every success, we want to continue to help you succeed. Each one of you are about to become a very special person, a Bank Street trained educator. You are the product of a learning experience that too few educators have. You've been taught and nurtured and encouraged by the outstanding members of the graduate faculty. You are the intellectual and philosophical heirs of our founder, Lucy Sprague Mitchell, and her colleagues, who had the courage and determination to fight against the conventional wisdom about how adults should teach and how children should learn, who opened their eyes and minds to find new ways to create exciting, dynamic, child-centered learning communities. Lucy Sprague Mitchell believed that every child deserved a quality education and that a quality education for every child was essential to the preservation of a democratic and just society. Those beliefs and values are as important today as they were nearly a century ago, perhaps even more important. You carry the Bank Street torch into the years and decades ahead. And while you carry that torch, you will also be challenged not to let the passion it inspires calcify into rigid orthodoxy, but instead to remain true to its essence, to question the conventional wisdom, to keep your mind open to new ways, ideas, findings, and opportunities that will improve your practice and those of your colleagues. You've been trained to respect the complexity, wonder, and mystery of the individual. The wonder and mystery of your students will keep you inspired and will, I am sure, require that you remain flexible thinkers. So before I introduce you to Bank Street's president, I'd like to leave you with my own brief poem of a sort, as well as a wish. It's a poem, perhaps a haiku, that's been indelible in my mind for a very long time, and so here it is. Alma Weisberg, Hannah McElhaney, Pearl Zeitz, Eve Strickler, Joan Cinedella, Fern Cohn, Patsy Gazelle, Virginia Corda. Some are no longer with us today, but I remember them all. They were my Bank Street head teachers in the School for Children over 40 years ago. You are now all Bank Street teachers too. And so my wish for you, in addition to many fruitful years of practice, is that you know now that you will be remembered by your students many, many years after you have impacted their lives. And now I have the pleasure of introducing Bank Street's president, Elizabeth Dickey. Since the days of Lucy Sprague Mitchell, Bank Street has been blessed with outstanding leadership, and Elizabeth continues in that tradition. By belief and experience, Elizabeth has long ties to progressive education. She came to us from the New School, where in her 18-year tenure, she served as provost and chief academic officer, and then as university professor. Prior to that, she spent a decade at Antioch College. Both of these institutions are firmly grounded in the progressive tradition, and assuming the leadership of Bank Street in 2008 was a kind of homecoming for her. Elizabeth assumed the responsibilities of college president just months before the world fell into the financial crisis and has led us with a steady hand through that challenging period and after. So I'm delighted to call on her to speak to us now.